The more choices you have, the better your decision should be. So why do we end up choosing nothing? When you have more choices, it feels like you should be able to make a better decision. But strangely, the more options we have, the harder it becomes to choose anything at all. We usually think more choices mean more freedom, more information, more opportunities. But in reality, too many options often lead to hesitation, fatigue, and sometimes choosing nothing. Is that a problem? Or is it actually normal? Because this isn't new. For most of human history, we didn't have many choices. A few types of food, a few paths to take, a small group of people to trust. So what mattered wasn't finding the perfect choice, but making a fast one. Thinking too long could actually be dangerous. So our brains evolved to decide quickly within limited options, not to compare dozens of them. But today, everything has changed. You try to pick something to watch, scroll for 20 minutes, and still end up watching nothing. And if we exaggerate a little in shopping situations, some people just want to get in, get it, and get out, while others compare everything to avoid regret. Personally, I'm definitely on the get in and get out side. Well, and maybe that's also why for some people, shopping doesn't really feel enjoyable. It feels more like something you just want to finish as quickly as possible. You go online to buy one thing, and suddenly you're comparing 10 different options, and somehow you end up buying nothing. And we start saying things like, I'm just bad at making decisions. But maybe that's not the real issue. This is called the choice overload. Maybe the modern world changed faster than our brain could adapt. So this isn't a flaw. It might actually be a normal response. People sometimes joke about being indecisive. But maybe it's not a weakness. Maybe it's just the brain reacting to too many options. And we see this everywhere. A closet full of clothes, but nothing to wear. A library full of games, but nothing to play. It's not that there's nothing. It's that there's too much. And the more options we have, the more we think about ones we didn't choose. What if that one was better? That thought stays. So instead of feeling free, we get stuck. Some people narrow things down quickly. Some people compare everything to avoid regret. But both make sense. But if you struggle to decide sometimes, maybe it's not because you're bad at it. Maybe it's because you're dealing with a system that wasn't designed for this many choices. So the next time you get stuck choosing something, think like this. This isn't broken. It's just not updated. And chances are you're not the only one.